Hey, I'm Morgan from Ventex, and I'm here today with Andrew Wood, who's helping do some more demos on cold cathode. Andrew has a different way of doing it than most of us. Got some fires that they have developed especially for doing cathode. We're going to see some 25 mil, and we're going to see some 15 mil stuff with double back and right angle bend after that.
I've got mostly 25 mil.
Okay.
I can bust out some 15 mil.
We'll see what happens with that. Okay. So let's get it together and start going.
My fires as hot as I can get them. If we're doing cathode, that's probably what you're going to want to do. If you mainly do neon, you're probably going to have to adjust your fires a bit to accommodate for bigger glass. That's just me. You can.
Okay. And additionally, the oxygen helps reduce blackening when you're working with lead glass stuff.
Yeah, when you crank up the gas, you're gonna have some darkening of the leaded glass. A lot of glass nowadays is unleaded, but still oxygen is good for the heat. Just an aluminum rod with a piece of foam wrapped around it, because if I do 100 of these, I'm gonna get powder all over my fingers. So I just put a ring around the tube there. It's about 1 inch wide and wipe it off.
What's on the end of the aluminum rod?
It's just a piece of foam.
Okay.
That's all it is. I don't know if you can get these electrodes nowadays, but this is an older Eurochrome leaded glass, longer tube. So I'm going to show you about 90% of the cathode I make is all right angle electrodes. Once in a while I'll get a double back job, but I make it the same way. I put a right angle electrode on, and then I go into the crossfires and I bend it back. So they're made the same way. And for demonstration purposes, I'll do a double back.
Okay.
Have everything set up before you start working the fires.
So you're heating about 3 times up from where the seal's going to be?
Yeah.
Diameter?
Yeah, about that. If you've got a torch right here, bushy flame next to the crossfires, that's gonna help you a lot with eliminating stress in the glass. If you get your fires hot enough, you can get this done quick and not waste time.
So the sharp fires are letting you get that piece off, and the bushy flame is keeping it annealed further up the tube.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I'm gonna weight them from the tube here. There's a single flame. I have a habit of putting my hand here next to the glass because I've always got fans going.
So you just do it all in a single blow, and you don't let it go back down and back up to try to build the wall?
No,
it's nice and thin there. That looks really good.
Yeah.
And melt it down instead of breaking it off.
Yeah, I've seen people break it off. I don't know why you need to do that. I just melt it down and it works good for me. Like I said, my flames are hot, and this is a leaded glass electrode, so there might be a little bit of a darkening ring around there.
Any oxygen in this?
Yes, there is. The whole system's got oxygen. I mush it down there a little bit every time, even if there's no holes there, just in case there is a hole and I don't see it. I'm going to get rid of it. But that's how if you get a hole in there, just mush it down a little bit like that. You'll get rid of it. And that's it.
Very
And
nice.
I've got a 90-degree block here. Set it up to block. So you get a perfect right angle to there. And that's all there is to it. And I'll do a double back here. And
Would you, if you weren't doing the double back, would you have annealed it a little bit after you put that back on?
yeah, I do.
You do exactly the same move in it. You'd come back and anneal
Yeah, I'll
just
anneal
now.
and then I'll do the double back. And I don't go like this too much, except for when I first started for some reason. All I really need to do is anneal it right here. And I don't have any stress crack problems, ever. I made thousands and thousands of these, and they don't break. I don't have stress problems. If you're just getting around, right around here, you shouldn't have a problem with this method. If you're doing it some other way that I don't know about. Who knows what kind of problems you have.
There are a million ways, aren't there?
I don't turn the bushy flame on for this part. It sags down a little bit. That's no
That's
problem.
actually what you're looking for, isn't it?
Anneal it again.
And you're kneeling, but just in that same area one more time, because
Yeah, mostly in the bottom actually, but you don't have to spend that much time with it really.
very nice.
Yeah. If you've got to push your flame and it's not as hot as this one, you can see this one's kind of hot. So
Especially with the oxygen in it, yeah.
if yours is not as hot, then maybe you have to spend more time on it. But
You can see how that side flame is sort of offset from where the crossfires end up.
yeah, I like to get as close as I can get. I can move around a little bit, but I like to have right about there. And you get your fire set up right, you can save yourself a lot of time, a lot of problems too.